Before we get into this video, I want to let you guys know that I am right now holding a contest dealing with, of course, March Madness. You know, Sunday just passed, so the brackets are out. Over on my NBA channel, I'm running this contest where you can enter a group, you submit your bracket, and the person with the highest win percentage out of the entire tournament wins a prize. Right now, I'm thinking between either some gift cards dealing with Xbox Live or PSN, or a shirt from our shop. So if that sounds interesting to you, click the link in the description, go over there, subscribe, and submit your bracket. Today we're playing true or false. Very simple stuff, you already know. We see a statement, we decide whether it's true or false. Very, very simple stuff. 5 minutes for this one. Depending on how long we take, we may hit up another one because there are a lot of true or false quizzes on Sporkle dealing with the NBA. But let's just hit play. 25 questions in here. So Rhode Island once had an NBA team. That is 100% true, and Providence in like the 50s or 60s. Oh, it was in the 40s. I was even wrong there, but definitely true. The Toronto Raptors were the first team in Canada. No, that is false because the Vancouver Grizzlies were there for a little bit. Muggsy Bogues is a first-round pick. I'm gonna say yeah. I don't know for sure, but I'm gonna go with my gut and say yeah. And the thing is, when it comes to true or false, you got a 50% chance you're gonna get it right regardless. Robert Parrish averaged under 20 points per game in his career. That is facts. Like 14.5 in 21 years. But of course, since he won so many rings and everything, he's considered one of the greatest. Kobe Bryant's middle name is Bean. That's facts. The three-point line originated in the NBA. Don't really know what that. I wonder if they're asking, like, did it start in, like, overseas? Did it start before the NBA? I don't know. But there's so many possibilities. So because of that, I'm gonna hit false. The NBA didn't adopt three-point line until the 1980 season, 18 years after the ABA had it. So the ABA was ahead of its time. LeBron James was the youngest player to win MVP. False. Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose was the youngest person to win MVP at 22 years old. Think about it. The dude was the league MVP. Right now I'm 20, right? I look at that when it says he was 22, and I'm like, it doesn't even register that the dude was basically my age, styling on NBA legends. But anyway, Oscar Robertson did not win MVP in the 1962 season where he averaged a triple-double. That is facts. I don't remember who won it. It was probably like Bill Walton or Will Chamberlain. It was Bill Russell. Did I say Bill Walton? I meant to say Bill Russell. Bill Walton wasn't even in the league then. John Stockton doesn't hold the record for most assists in the game. That is true because Scott Skiles had 20 in the game, or 30 in the game. Kobe Bryant was a top 10 pick. I think it was number 9. He was number 13. Oh, Kobe stands are going to be after me. Kobe stands are going to be after me. That's a huge L. The Boston Celtics have never lost in the finals with Bill Russell. We know that he's got the most rings in NBA history, but has he ever lost? Their only loss was to the St. Louis Hawks in 6 games, so that's 2 back-to-back wrong. The Boston Celtics won a title in 1980s without Bird or Parrish win Finals MVP. That is 100% true. I do not remember the guy's name who won the MVP. It was Cedric Maxwell. And we found that out on like a quiz that we did a long time ago. Larry Brown coached college basketball. Facts. Allen Iverson holds the record for most steals in a playoff game. That is 100% true. I think he had like 10 or 11 steals. And it was 10, 1999. That is 10 steals in the game is ridiculous. No team has ever had a player to win both slam dunk competition and 3-point shootout. That is false. Because I do not remember who it was, but I know that it's completely false because they talked about it in All-Star Weekend. It was Glenn Rice with the 3-point shootout and then Harold Miner with the dunk contest. We got a minute and a half to go, so let me try to speed this up. Jason Kidd recorded over 100 triple-doubles in his career. Complete facts. Manu Ginobili was a first-round pick. Completely false. He was a 57th pick. Wow. Another player drafted really, really low. Wilt Chamberlain had his jersey retired by the Harlem Globetrotters. That sounds about right. Yeah, that makes sense. We've seen pictures of him in a Harlem Globetrotter suit, and then he's dropping 100. Tim Duncan was once ejected from a game from laughing on the bench. That is 100% true. That was Joey Crawford. Joey Crawford at his finest.
Joey Crawford saying Roberto moving. Head Popovich doesn't like that one either. And another technical foul. And this is when Duncan's out of the game. He's thrown Duncan out of the game.
Joey Crawford sent Duncan to the locker room early against the Dallas Mavericks in 2007. Duncan was fined $25,000 for just laughing. Serge Ibaka led the league in this year. I don't know when this quiz was made. So I'm going to go false. Okay. No, we'll read the explanations later. We got less than a minute to get through this last question. No expansion team has ever made it to the playoffs in their first year. False. Every Defensive Player of the Year award winner has made All NBA Defensive Second Team. That is false. Marc Gasol. I will talk about that in a second. 35 seconds for 3 questions. For players who have shot at least 100 free throws in a season, Ben Wallace holds the top spot, the worst. No. Oh, that's true. Rasheed Wallace has his championship ring made for his ring finger. I don't know. Why would you make something like that up? So I'm going to go true. The New York Knicks are the only team to have ever moved locations since the league's inception. False. That's false. Okay. No. Let's go over the ones that we had to go really fast. Serge Ibaka led the league in field goal percentage this year. So, okay, this was made back in 2013. That's what threw me off. I didn't know when this was made, but we got an 88%. This is the one that's crazy because I thought of Marc Gasol. The people, the committee, whoever it is that votes on these awards, they get it mixed up in the head because, like I said, Marc Gasol won Defensive Player of the Year in 2013, but he was not first team all defense. Does that make sense to y'all? Because it doesn't to me. For players who have shot at least 100 free throws in the season, Ben Wallace holds the top spot for worst percentage in NBA history. In 2001, he shot 33%. I figured that it was a guy maybe like Shaq because Shaq was always at the free throw line. But then again, Shaq shot like 50%. I had no idea this guy shot 33% from the free throw. That is ridiculous. Rasheed Wallace has his championship ring made for his ring finger so he can flip people the bird. Oh, Rasheed Wallace is the man. The New York Knicks have the only team who's never moved locations. Oh, see, I read that wrong originally, but it says never moved. But again, the Boston Celtics have been there since the beginning. So, okay, we got an 88%, which means that we got 3 wrong out of the 25. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like. Again, if you're interested in this March Madness tournament, even if you know nothing about college basketball, like I'm in that boat. I know nothing about college basketball. I filled out my bracket. It's completely free. Only thing you gotta do is go over there and subscribe and then hit the link in the description, submit your bracket. You could possibly win. Depending on how, like, when this situation, we may have ties or whatever, so that determine how much money the gift card is worth. It may be $20, it may be $50, it may be 1 shirt, it may be 2 shirts from the shop. So we're still trying to work out the kinks, but I figure since the games start in a couple days, you guys got to get your brackets in. So I'm telling you guys today before we get all the kinks worked out. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you enjoyed the video, leave it a like. It's been a King of the Fourth Quarter, and I am out.